Good morning, folks. Today I'm going to smoke this Upmann Anejo. I guess that's how you say it. I think I've smoked one of these before on here, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to talk about something today that I was thinking about. But first, it is Sunday morning. We got folks coming later today, hang out in the pool, but it's kind of quiet right now, so wanted to take advantage of the time to enjoy a cigar with my coffee. So I was scrolling, I guess it was Instagram, and I saw somebody posting about their legacy, wanting to leave a legacy, whatever that is. And it got me thinking, why do people want to do that? I kind of see why. But on the other hand, I think if that's your goal in life, it's gonna make for a very unhappy life, because you're spending your life trying to please other people. And we all have to do that to an extent. We got responsibilities and things like that, and the choices we make. You can't really live completely free. But I'll say this: once you realize that people are going to forget you when you're gone, and they really don't care about you as much as you think they do. And I say care about you, both care about you and care about what you're doing, what you drive, what you do for a living, where you work. You more worried about that stuff than other people are. And you end up holding yourself to some standard that nobody really cares about but you, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But you got to remember that all this effort you're putting in, that's for yourself and for your family, I guess, somewhat. But once you realize that once you're gone, people are going to forget about you, and that sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. It's freeing. You can do what you want without worrying about what other people are going to think. People who are fear being forgotten and fear not leaving a legacy, I think end up orchestrating a life that's really not true to themselves. It's not them. It's what they believe other people would find interesting or find impressive. And you need to be true to yourself. You financially, family-wise, relationships, all those things those are the things you need to focus on. But to worry about what people are going to think about you because of what you drive, or where you live, or things like that, most people don't care. They really don't. I drive Jeeps. I got 2 Jeeps now because I like Jeeps. I don't drive them because other people like them. I like the way they look. I like the way they ride. I enjoy driving them, messing with them. So I drive them for me. I don't really care. A lot of people don't like Jeeps. They ride rough. They get bad gas mileage. They're too boxy. All the things that people complain about. I don't really care. I like them, so that's what I drive. And I don't like Toyota Prius, but if you want to drive a Prius, by all means, have at it, because that's you. And I don't really care if other people do. I really don't. And once you realize that nobody cares, you're going to be a lot happier, because you can be true to yourself. You're not going to spend your life or your career trying to be and do something that you're not, because you feel obligated, because you feel like if I don't do this, what are other people going to think of me? You can't go through life doing what you want, granted. But you also can't go through life, you shouldn't go through life worried about what other people think all the time. Um, Smoke cigars. People don't like it. The guy I talked about a few weeks ago got fussed at because he was smoking a cigar outside his house. Really don't care what that lady thinks, you know? You know, people say, well, you shouldn't drink so much bourbon, or you should, you know, I don't care. That's what I do. Leave me alone. If I cared what other people thought, I'd be one of these folks making YouTube videos about how you should be drinking and it's bad for you and all the crap that, yeah, okay, I know. I'm going to do it anyway. I know. I'm going to do it anyway. You have to be true to yourself. You have to, what's important to you? And when by you, I mean your family, you know, if you have a family, whatever that may be. If you don't have a family, what's important to you? Everybody's got different things. There's nothing right or wrong about them. The most important thing is to be true to them and understand that the decisions you make are yours. They're nobody else's, and nobody else's business, really. So just keep that in mind and make sure that you're true to yourself. You're doing what you want to do. And, you know, they say you die twice. I'm sure you've all heard that. You die once and you die again when the last person who remembered you dies. And I guess as I was younger, I was more worried about things like that. But I've come to the conclusion I really don't care. You know, don't want to die tomorrow by any means, but I've had a good run, and now my goal is to enjoy the time I have left, whether that be 2 years or 20. I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to do the things I want to do. I'm going to drive what I want to drive, spend money on what I want to spend my money on. And, you know, people go, that's foolish to spend money on a pool. I don't care. That's what I wanted, you know, really don't care. A lot of money, more than it should cost, yeah. But I've worked hard, made it. I had it to spend on it, so I did it. Don't really care. You know, you don't get your return on it. You know, that you waste a lot of electricity. You spend more. I know. I enjoy it. Spent all day in it yesterday. The wife and I enjoyed it. And, yeah, we got 3 neighborhood pools here. I don't want to go to them. So, too many people, too many kids. Just don't enjoy it. I enjoy this. Can go to I moved the fridge onto the porch. My son-in-law, he did most of the work. We ran a plug through the wall so we could plug this fridge in out here instead of in the garage. I put my light beer sign, my neon sign up there so we can enjoy it more. It's what we like to do, you know. That's what we have fun doing. So, hey, find what you like. Do what you like to do. If you like to hunt, if you like to fish, if you like to paint, whatever, do it. One of my neighbors is into music. He's always on his porch playing his little guitar and things like that. He has a garage band, you know, having a good time. He's retired, you know, older guy. I say that, not much older than me, I guess, but he's doing what he wants to do. Yeah, he really don't care. He has a good time with it. And he has neighbors over, and they play in the alley, in the garage, and every few months in the spring and the fall, doing what he wants to do. Do what you want to do. Don't lose yourself trying to impress other people or do what you believe they're going to find impressive. Because I got news for you. People don't remember you. They really won't. You have a few people, your family, some close friends, but most people, there's people I worked with for years, and now people bring up their name from my previous job, and I'm like, they go, you remember something? I mean, vaguely. I don't know. You know, I don't. It's not that being ugly, just I got other stuff going on all the time. And the same with other people. They probably don't remember me. And that's fine. It's as it should be. we all have different priorities, and I shouldn't be somebody's priority that I worked with 15 years ago. I mean, in a time, it was a thing. It's no longer. No hard feelings. I'm not mad at them. I hope they're not mad at me, but it's past, and they don't give a crap about my legacy. So um, I don't know. Anyway, just got me thinking. Just quit worrying about your legacy and quit worrying about impressing other people. Um, Trying to build this big persona that really nobody gives a shit about but you. you know, Honestly, even your wife probably doesn't care that much about it. I mean, she wants to be with somebody who's worth a crap for sure, but a lot of the stuff that you think is important, she probably don't think is important. So figure out what it is that you want to do and who you want to be and how you want to treat the people around you, and focus on that, and don't worry about this other shit. Stay true to yourself. This cigar, pretty good. It's got a Habano wrapper. It's supposedly aged. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I read that Anejo means aged or something like that. These are aged allegedly 5 years before they, I guess, put them out. It's got a Habano wrapper, Pennsylvania broadleaf binder, and the filler, I think, is a mix of Honduran, Nicaraguan, and something else. But I haven't had a whole lot of these Upmanns. This is a 1844 Anejo, but it's pretty good. Going good with the coffee this morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to not building my legacy and just hanging out in the pool and enjoying myself. That's all I got for today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week. Y'all stay safe.